Please call the medic, this beat came to me on a stretcher. In the lab, I step to the mic and feel like I'm Dexter. I'm a man, dark world, but I'm still shining like treasure. Yeah, I got joy like ha ha ha. Wait, and I can't wear smiles, that's fake. Then I'm between love and strong. Hate clock says no time for mistakes.
It's your boy Blake, and you know it's me with DLP. Speak up. So listen, this week, you know, we're gonna talk about something that a lot of people go through. Something that many of us have already suffered once, twice, maybe 3 times. And if you haven't gone through it, for my younger audience, I guarantee you that you are. We're going to talk about heartbreaks and how to alleviate them, how to get over them. This past week, I've had numerous of calls concerning how to get over a heartbreak. Mind you, I tell you right now, I tell you all the time, I don't know everything. All I can do is give you my process of how to heal, how to, you know, move forward and just let things go. The first thing that I want to say is if you're going through this heartbreak, or if you're going through a heartbreak, I'm going to tell you this, that you're definitely going to get through it regardless. You're going to get through it. But the first step is you actually have to sit in it. Most of us in this generation, we don't like sitting in our heartbreaks. We don't like actually feeling the pain that was caused to us. I hate the fact that there was an old saying that says the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. I don't necessarily find that true. I don't find that true, because we cause more damage and we cause more problems and issues inwardly to ourselves than we do outwardly, or than we do trying to move on quickly. We tend to move very fast. If we say that, oh, I'm done with this person, you know what I'm saying, or this person hurt me, I don't care. We tend to move fast. But it's not always about moving fast. It's not always about trying to say, I'm going to get over this person quickly. You have to sit in it. You have to acknowledge what hurt you. You have to acknowledge what they did that hurt you. And not only as you're sitting in it, you have to recognize that it hurt. Like, it hurt. Stop trying to be this outward tough person like, man, can't nothing hurt me. Can't no female destroy me. Can't no man break me. At the end of the day, honestly, they can. Because when you go into something wholeheartedly and full, and when things just don't work out, you're crushed. We've all been there. We've all been there once, twice, some of us 3 times and more. We've all been to that place. We've all been in this place of heartbreak. But like I said, the very first step is you have to sit in it. You have to give yourself time to process what actually happened and what's going on. And after that, you have to acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge it. Okay, this hurt. What am I going to do to fix this? And I'm not talking about fix the situation or fix the relationship or what are you going to do to fix it? Once you fix it, the it concerning you, letting yourself know that, okay, I'm not going to go through this again, or I'm not going to, you know, move quickly into something else, because moving quickly causes you to not get over it. But what it causes you to do is to suppress it. And with suppression comes pressure. I'm going to say that again. With suppression comes pressure, because you tend to put things on top of what's going on. You tend to put things on top of what's going on in your life. And the more that you put things on top, the more pressure that it builds on top of that suppression. And if you know the old saying, it says pressure busts a pipe, right? This is why sometimes when we move quickly and we jump from one relationship to the next, to the next, to the next, we don't understand why things never work out. It's because we never fully got over the heartbreak. We never fully recognized what was really going on. You know, I was talking to someone today, and if they're watching, I don't want no smoke. Don't want it. I was talking to someone today, and, you know, we was discussing it, and she said, well, does it make me weak? It's going to make me weak not to sit in this. It's going to make me weak. She actually said something else, but I'm not going to use that term, okay? It's going to make me weak. I said it'll never make you weak. What makes you weak is allowing someone to have that power over you continually. You get what I'm saying? Is allowing someone to have that power over you continually. That is, it's like walking a dog. It is. When you don't allow the heartbreak, when you don't sit in it and learn how to move on from it, you allow this person to put a leash around your neck and to control you. They control every factor of you when you don't sit in it, acknowledge it, and then move on. They control every factor of you. A lot of you might ask me how. Because you don't go into the next thing open-heartedly. You don't go into the next thing, you don't go into it willing to be your natural self. You have allowed this person to change you. You have allowed this person to manipulate your mind and to manipulate your future endeavors with other people. And the reason why I say this is because now you look for, instead of the good in the person that you're talking to, you look for every wrong thing. You look for every wrong thing in the person that you're talking to, when all you have to do is accept and acknowledge what they're putting out on the table for you. You get what I'm saying? You have to accept and acknowledge what they're putting on the table for you. But you can never do that if you don't sit in your hurt. If you don't sit in it, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, sitting in your hurt, it's not a good feeling at first. It's not. You're going to cry. You're going to, oh my God, I don't know if y'all have ever been in a hurt to where your stomach hurt, like, and you're groaning and you're just like, oh my God, why am I in this place? Why am I in this predicament? Like, many of us don't understand, and some of us get tired of hearing God give his strongest battles, his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. I'm a firm believer in that. I'm a very firm believer in that. You're going to get some hard battles. Because, and the reason why I say that is because if you love hard, you hurt hard. You need to catch that. If you love hard, you hurt hard. So it's kind of harder for you to get over it. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of harder for you to get over it. And when it's harder for you to get over it, you then bring your old luggage into your new situation. But then when you do that, you cause your current situation to be topsy-turvy. You cause it to go all the way upside down and flip all over this place and this and that. Okay? You do. You just cause it to do all of that. Listen, this person about to get mad at me. I know they about to get mad at me. Okay? So like I said, I was talking to this person today. She who shall not be named, but I am going to say her name starts with a K. Okay? Starts with the K. She who shall not be named, but it starts with the K. She's going to get mad because I know she's going to watch it, but I don't care. I just want you to know, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. No smoke, no smoke, no smoke. We were talking about it today. I never put her business out to expose anybody's business because I'm not in the business of exposing business, okay? But I am in the business of getting you right. So I know you see it. I know you see it. I know you see it. And I know when you see this, I'm going to get a call. But I told you that I'm coming for you. And I got you. And I got you right where I want you. I'm just playing. Y'all, we cool. Like, it is what it is. She's not going to get mad at me. She probably tell me about myself, but she's not going to get mad. So anyways, we were on the phone talking, some situations occurred, and she was asking, like, well, how, you keep saying, let it go, mind you. Now, I'm going to say this again, disclaimer, I say a lot of things. I don't know everything. I'm just telling you my truths, okay? So she was saying, how do I get over it? I feel like I did get over it. You didn't. You didn't. Because if you can allow the thought or the presence of someone to affect your whole day, you didn't get over it. On the inside, you're still suffering from a small inkling of hurt. You get what I'm saying? There's still something there. There's still a portion of hurt that's resonating right here in the heart. Whether it's in the heart, whether it's in the toe, the fingertip, it's somewhere in your body. Because, and the reason why I say that is because that person is still controlling you. They're still controlling your emotions. They're controlling your actions. They're controlling how you feel. I refuse to let somebody who I completely let go control what my surroundings is or what I have going on with me. I refuse to let somebody that I'm with control my surroundings and what I have going on around me. The only one should be in control of you and your space is God and yourself, okay? God and yourself. That's the only one who should be able to control that. And that's something that I had to learn. That is definitely something I had to learn. But I have to give it to my mother. My mother, she turned on a light switch in my head one time. I was going through something a long time ago with somebody, and she said, well, how do you feel about this person coming around you? Mind you, I was like, I don't want that person around me. You get what I'm saying? I'm over that. Why they need to be in my presence? Why they got to be right here in my face? Why they got to do this? Why they got to do that? I'm going to block them. I'm going to delete them. I'm going to do this. And she said, Blake, that's not you getting over the heartbreak. What that is that you're running from it. You didn't get over it. You ran from it. And it made me realize, dang, maybe I am running from the situation and not really overcoming the situation. Not really overcoming it to the fact to where I'm okay. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I had to think about it. Mind you, I ain't tell her she was right. You know, we don't really tell people when they right. We just hear it. We hear it, but we don't tell them when they right. But I had to really sit down and acknowledge that, like, okay, I really might not be over this. Because when this person's name is brought up, I'm angry. When this person's name is mentioned, my whole demeanor changed. Even though outwardly, I feel like I'm putting on a brave face, but on the inside, I'm burning up with anger and hatred and rage. And I can honestly tell you, and I don't care, you can lie to yourself, but you can lie to yourself all day, but I know I'm not the only one that feel like that. I know I'm not. I know that I'm not. I know that I wasn't the only one in that place. So I say, you know what? Let me put it to a test. Let me see. So I called this person. I was like, come to the house. Came over. Immediately opened the door and I slammed it in their face. I did. Slammed the door in their face because at sight, just anger came over me. Anger. You know? And like I said, for a long time, I thought that I was over this. But I just really suppressed it. And the moment I had to face the truth or face the fact, I exploded. The pressure of all that anger just built up inside of me. And I don't even want to see you when I close the door. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to be real. There's no room for fakeness with this. You get what I'm saying? And I had to reevaluate myself. I had to really sit down and say, okay, sit in it. What did this person do to you to honestly destroy you or to make you feel destroyed? I sat there and Lord knows many a nights I cried. I prayed about it. But I never moved quickly on to the next. I strategically planned out what I was going to do. I don't care how much it hurt. I don't care if I was on bended knees. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was on bended knees crying. I was praying. Tears falling down my face, just snotty nose, everything. But I had realized that in that moment, I had that thought, and that was actually my releasing. I had that thought that from this day forward, I'll never drop another tear about this person. I never let this person control my life. I never let this person be in charge of my happiness. I never let this person be in charge of my future endeavors. I never let this person be in charge of me. And the minute I let it go and I released it. Y'all, I promise you, such a great feeling. You can see that broken heart. You can feel that broken heart mending itself back together, because it has to be a three-part thing. It has to be a three-part. The heart, the mind, and the body all have got to in line in order for you to let it go. We can talk it all day. Oh, I'm over that. I'm over that. I'm over that. But the minute the person or the issue is at the front of you, are you really over it? When it's standing right here, not when it's knocking at the door, not when it's sending you text messages. No, that's not. I mean, you can ignore those kind of things. And you can say in your head, fuck that. I don't have to respond to that. But it's when you're able to be in front of this person and not get angry and not feel no type of way. You get what I'm saying? And not want to grab them right here by that new growth in the back, right there in the back, and just sling them. It's when you can do that. You know? Y'all, it hurt. I ain't gonna lie, it did. But I made it to that point. I made it to that point. I made it to the point of saying, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. But the only way you can be done is you have to go through the pain. You have to go through the suffering. You have to go through the heartache, the hurt. This generation, we don't like the hurt, y'all. We don't like the hurt, but it's through our hurt that we progress to the next level. It is. It's through our hurt. It's through our crying. This week, I mean, this topic could have not come quicker, because this week, I mean, like I said in the beginning, I've gotten so many calls, so many text messages about different people and different ones who experienced this and who are experiencing this and don't know how to get through it. Y'all, like I said, it's a 3-step process. You have to sit in it, acknowledge it, and then let it go. And I'm not saying you sitting in it, you acknowledging it, and you letting it go is a quick process. It's not. So for some, it is. For some, it is. But for some, it takes months. Some, it takes years. Only you know. Only you know. But one thing I want you to understand is be real to yourself about it. Be real to yourself, because we lie to us. We lie to ourselves so much. And I come to find out that we repeat things. We're repetitive because we try to force ourselves to believe it. We try to force ourselves to believe. So we keep repeating it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Stop. Be honest with yourself. It hurt. I'm not over it. And if you got to, call that person. Let them know, look, 5-6 months ago when we was rocking, I couldn't really say this. I couldn't really, let you know what you really did to me. But now I'm able to let you know that you hurt me, yo. Like, you hurt me. Like, I felt like I was down to my last. You hurt me. Like, I really felt like you destroyed me. Sometimes, and even if you don't call that person, we have this thing on all our cell phones, whether it's an Android or an iPhone, called a voice memo. Record yourself letting it go. Do that. It works. It works. It's not going to make you crazy. It's not going to make you feel like, why am I taking all these extra steps and extra miles to say that I'm over something? I would rather take these extra steps and walk these extra miles to know that in the end, I will be okay. That in the end, to know that I won't bring in or allow this person to control what I have going on next. I mean, I sit back and I look at so many relationships and even down to friendships and situationships that y'all are in. I was just playing because I done been in quite a few of them too. I sit down and I look at them and I see when people have someone good. And it's very heartbreaking to see that the person who doesn't know what's really going on or why they're acting the way that they act. It's very heartbreaking, because sometimes we have a diamond. We're putting a real diamond in a ring that's full of cubic zirconia because we're so used to the fake that we can't never really acknowledge when something is real. And I'm going to pause on that right there because I want y'all to understand what I said. We're so used to the fake. We feel like the fake shines brighter and glistens harder than the real because we're so used to cubic zirconia when we have diamond and gold and emeralds sitting in our face. Stop allowing this hurt to manipulate y'all. Stop allowing this hurt to determine your destination, okay? The only one should determine your destination to your happiness is you and God. Of course, God. Always keep God at the forefront. Always. In every decision that you make, in everything that you do, keep him first. Keep him first. If he's not first, baby, I promise you, you're just going to go down that road again. Keep him first. Sit in it. Acknowledge it. And release it. That's the only way you're going to mend this. That's the only way you're going to get through this. I didn't want this one to be all hype up and funny and all of that. Of course, we have videos that's funny and that's serious. I mean, that's funny and that's laughter. But at a certain point in your life, you got to be serious. And you have to acknowledge the things of life that occur on a daily basis. Many people lose their mind behind heartbreaks. Many people lose their lives behind heartbreaks. Like I was told the story today. I'm telling y'all, Kay is going to kill me. I was told the story today where the person was like, I'm going to kill myself. That took me out. Okay? Mind you, I done been in love, but not that kind of love to make me just want to... But you know, there's people out there that do it. You know what I'm saying? But don't look, I mean, love and love hard, but know your worth. Know your worth. Protect your heart. Protect your space. Okay? Protect your heart and protect your space. But give people the opportunity. As you're protecting your heart and your space, give people the opportunity to show you the real them. Because fakeness can only hide itself for so long. Fakeness can only hide itself for so long. And I'm going to close with this. When you're hurting, mentally, try to stabilize yourself. And what I mean by that is this right here. Hurt only lasts a little while. It all depends on your pain tolerance. Hurt only lasts a little while. Y'all know who I am. It's your boy Blake with DLP Speak Up. I love y'all. See y'all again next week. If I come on next week, y'all know next week is Turkey Day. Y'all don't eat too much food, okay? Eat, but don't eat all that doggone food. Because I'm tired of going to the gym and all the treadmills is took up because y'all want to eat 4 or 5 plates on Thanksgiving and 2 the day after Thanksgiving and want to run to the gym to get your summer bodies back. When all you got to do is push the plate back. Okay? That food do be good, though. I'm talking, but I might be one of them. Y'all, bye. See you later. See you next week. Bye.